What's good? What's good, family? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? I see some of y'all already in the check-in. All right, let me give a pause for the cause real quick. Number one is She Stole My Thunder. She Stole My Thunder. What's going on? You know what I mean? As I'm getting things going, I'm about to throw in some great music from DJ Eddie King coming up very, very soon. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what I got. Let me see what I got. Should I throw this one on? There you go. Perfect. Let me turn it down because I know it's loud. Okay. Turn down a little more. There you go. All right. Now, also, salute to M3. M3, what's going on? You know what I mean? When the raindrops fall, yeah. For She Stole My Thunder, I see you. Salute to Howard Shroud Media, what's going on? You know what I mean? She Stole My Thunder is giving her shout out. Also, salute the Howard Shroud Media Group. Mr. He said, Mr. C said, I love that photo. I love it. What up? Know what I mean? Everybody make sure y'all follow all the content creators, okay? You definitely should follow Knowledge in Relationships since you're on here. Definitely follow She Stole My Thunder, and definitely follow Howard Shroud Media Group, all right? Show them some love. So today's show, okay? You know what I mean? Yes, sir, I am in the building. Today, you know what I mean? I'm running the Knowledge in Relationships flag, you know what I'm saying? Salute to Rush, what up? You know what I mean? Let me know if I got an echo, y'all. So yeah. So with that being, I don't think I have an echo because it's only me, so I can't have an echo. But either way, right? Look, I have some coming attraction for you, okay? It's so somebody I really want to spotlight, man. Somebody who's super duper dope, all right? And this is a content creator who, man, her work speaks volumes. You know what I mean? And she's about to be showed on Knowledge in Relationships, okay? You know what I mean? And I want y'all to see this new, you know what I mean, guests that we about to put on. I might drop some other guests real quick. You know what I mean? I don't really know, but I know I'm definitely featuring this person, okay? I want to feature them real quick. You know what I mean? Give you a little sneak preview. You know what I mean? We'll come in attraction. We're going to start doing this more and more. So we got guests coming up, and we got a lot of guests coming up. A lot of guests coming up, all right? You got to stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And make sure y'all definitely subscribe to my homie Rush of the Labuto Network, okay? Like, subscribe to Rush of the Labuto Network. He got some fly interviews coming up. He got some fly panels coming up. And you may see me up there, you know what I mean? You're going to see me up there. You're definitely going to see me up there, all right? So listen, y'all, let's get right to it. You know what I mean? I know it's Friday. Y'all got stuff to do. I got stuff to do. I got another show possibly coming up later on. You know what I mean? We'll see what their schedule is looking like. So, salute to Lady E and Lady Cookie. You know what I mean? So, let me pull these things up for y'all, okay? The first thing I'm gonna pull up from her is her bio, okay? I'm gonna let y'all know, you know what I mean, a little bit about her, okay? So her name is, and I'm not gonna pull it up. I'm not gonna share because you're not gonna be able to read what I'm reading because the writing is very, very small, okay? So, first we're going to be featuring is Kimberly M. Anderson, okay, also known as KMA. Kimberly M. Anderson, also known as KMA, is a colored or mixed race poet from South Africa. All right, so she's from South Africa, y'all, right? Come from a small town of Isho and KwaZulu-Natal. She found her voice through poetry and started to turn the pain into power movement or journey, as she calls it. Her poem speaks of what it is like being a colored mixed race woman in South Africa, as well as other topics that take you on a journey of consciousness and thought. She is also co-founder of #IamPoetry _Africa, a foundation that guides poets on how to master their craft and to find healing through poetry. A love for history has also played a big role in influencing her writing and telling stories of the ones before us. Let me keep going, y'all, all right? This mom is a black as gold. This is like a black as gold right now, all right? Though born in 1992 in Durban and KwaZulu-Natal, Kimberly will only really experience life once her mother relocated back to her hometown, Isho, a very small farming town in Zululand. Growing up as a colored or mixed race girl was not something that she saw as a barrier or challenge. It was only when she became a teenager and her dating a black guy in the township seemed to offend a few people. So much so that he was even threatened by people of her race and offered money to leave her by his. But the relationship continued, and like some young romance, it did come to an end. When she later grew up, she became more aware of people's perception of what color or mixed race people were perceived as, and continued to shock people when she did not tick the boxes as to what or how a colored female was or behaved. In 2009, she started writing poetry, but it was not until 2017 that she used poetry as an outlet when going through depression and anxiety. In December of 2017, she relocated with her family to Johannesburg, also known as Jazzy. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know Johannesburg had a little you know what I'm saying, a little name. Let me see if anybody else on the check in real quick. Let me see. Who else we got up in? Okay, nobody's checked in yet. All right. You know what I mean? I'm doing that because I'm doing kind of two things at once, y'all. All right? Follow me. All right? It is here where she found the love of poetry so much more. She wrote about her experiences of not being colored enough because of her not speaking Afrikaans, but speaking isiZulu instead. She wrote about the challenge of growing up in a single-parent household and also used her love for history as one of the foundations that birthed many pieces such as the labor pains of Africa and the Forgotten. Okay, let me keep going. She was recently published. Her first book with Read or Green Books, Do I Look African Enough? The book touches on her story and many others as well, revealing harsh truths past and present. Winning an award for Best Independently Published Author for 2022 and nominated for the Pushchart Prize. Also taking on community projects that lift the next generation by example. Her motto is, "My name might be forgotten, but my teachings continue to live on, so history is never repeated." And she continues to live by it through every poem. Wow. So she sent me a few poems, okay? So, y'all don't have me get my little poetry bag right here. I haven't done some poetry in a minute. You know what I mean? It's been a while. Mr. Best used to spit the rhymes back in the day. I spit the poetry rhymes back in the day. That's all no story. I'm not going to reveal too much of that. But yeah, I used to get my poetry rhymes back in the day, all right? So let me get to it real quick. Let me get to it. Okay? First poem is called I Am a Target. I saw her name in a pool of blood. Unfulfilled dreams and visions. Cut from the core, removed from her existence. Because she was a woman. The target on her back there before birth. Because she is a woman. Her virginity is sometimes stolen without consent. And to silence her screams, to subdue her from fighting off the hands that once held her fragile body. He struck her till her life was no more. Wow. That's powerful right there, y'all. That's powerful. Okay, I have a second poem by her. Okay, I have a few by her she sent me. The second one is, because I'm a woman, I settle for name calling. The word bitch rolls off the tongues of rappers and trend influencers. Like sheep, we buy into the lie. We're no longer treated as queens, but led to the slaughterhouse instead. Wow. Whew, man. Look, I'm only reading these, okay? Imagine when we have her here live, okay? Just imagine that, y'all. And I'm not going to tell you when she's going to be live, all right? This is a coming attraction. You know what I mean? It's a coming attraction of what's going to come, all right? Okay, next poem. Have we lost all forms of being African? Rap is seen as norm, while others still fight the boogeyman that creeps into the rooms, invades their space, had their way, then like I am nothing, like we are nothing, to dump our lifeless bodies in bushes. Whew. Man, another one from her, because we are women. We are returned to our mother's hands in coffins. Our deaths have no age restrictions. The targets on our backs is from the movement we give off of our first cry. The devil sees our innocence as our pureness as a threat, and our vaginas as a playground. As the names add up, the cries of our fallen sisters, mothers, daughters, even grandmothers, their names echo in the wind. Even when newspapers and televisions forget their stories. May we never do so. May we sing songs in their honor, write poems about their struggles, paint pictures of the smiles they once held. May their memories live on. I saw our names in a pool of blood because we were born with the target on our backs. Woo! Man. Heavy. Man. You know what I mean? Let me do some more. Let me do some little background work before I throw some more on y'all. I'm doing a little background work, all right? You know what I mean? So, man, you know, I think, you know, this is heavy, man. Like, this reminds me of my Black as Gold segments, man, when I was really covering a lot of awesome black people, you know what I mean, on our other platform, Intellectual SoapBox. And it really shows just how the black experience needs to be talked about. It needs to be something that is broadcast. It needs to be something that is upheld. You know what I'm saying? So when we have black artists, when we have, he said, do a screen share to show her channel. I will. That's gonna happen next. Screen share to show her channel next. But I'm saying this, y'all, like, when we have black people who are really putting their best foot forward, man, to give us artistry, to give us content, to tell us their experience, we have to take it seriously. There's a lot of people that are out here that are giving us that. They ain't there for free. You know what I mean? They're speaking to our experience for free. You know what I mean? And we have to, you know, sit there and really, you know what I mean, give these people, you know, our ears and our hearts and our minds, man, because they're putting stuff out there that's quality, man. You know what I mean? And so that is huge. We cannot, you know what I mean, just sit back and just let, you know what I mean, our people, you know what I mean, come out with all this great content, and we never support it. We never broadcast it. We never talk about it. We're quick to talk about, you know, I'm not even gonna say their name. We're quick to talk about what we talk about. All right, let's leave it that way. When it comes to supporting our art, when it comes to supporting our own brothers and sisters, it's really hard for us to be found. You know what I mean? It's really hard for us to be seen, to be known. You know what I mean? If I put something about here about relationships, you know what I mean? Oh, so it's a battle royale. You're running up here like your ass is on fire, literally. You know what I'm saying? But when I put something about the arts, you know what I mean, it gets lost. You know what I mean? It gets lost in the sauce. So I'm really trying to figure out, you know what I mean, why this is happening. Why are we not sharing, you know, the arts? Why are we not sharing the things that symbolize our experience? Why are we only sharing the lowest common denominator of things and not sharing the things that really make us shine, the things that really make us glow, things that really show our experience as a whole, man, that really show the true black experience? You know what I mean? Why we just always want to show people just, you know, going at each other and just expressing the lowest form of thought, of actions, of intellect, of emotion. You know what I mean? Those things are easy. You know what I mean? Let me give a shout out real quick for somebody who just checked in, okay? To Trouble Media Global, hashtag Hope for Hip Hop, said let's go. Yes, salute. Definitely follow Truth Media Global on all websites, Hope for Hip Hop on all social media platforms, all right? You said, what up, show? Okay, that's Yolanda. What's going on? Salute. We actually did an interview with her, all right? So check out the interview we did with Show. It was last year sometime. I can't remember exactly when, but we did an interview with her last year. It was dope, man. She did some poetry, did some spoken word and all that. It was super dope. So salute to her. You know what I mean? So yeah, so that's what we need to do. We need to start supporting our brothers and sisters who are bringing that spoken word, who are bringing the real black experience. Not the ones who are ratchet, not the ones who are drilling, not the ones who are doing all the BS that we always see on TV day after day after day after day after day. You know what I'm saying? Let's start really supporting those who really are bringing, you know what I mean, the right things to the forefront, okay? Now, you know what I mean? I'm about to continue and read the rest of her bio, okay? You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm not gonna screen share because you're not gonna be able to see the screen share. So I'm gonna read it, you know what I mean? Because the screen share, the words are so small that it's not gonna come up, okay? So, let me continue, y'all, all right? The art of breaking the back of a giant. This is the next poem. They needed to maintain a level of consistency to keep up with the world they created in 1948. The more they pushed, the more we became. The thing they created defamed them of the picture that was once painted. A picture of savage behavior with the lack of humanity. So the conspiracy of how we became free has infused itself into every foundation they ever laid to hide the bloodshed. Bones crushed down to dust made the very bricks that built their fortress of superiority. It took 43 years, 4 months, 1 week, and 3 days to break the back of a giant, or gain the courage to even do so. Man. Oof. Though they may have let us have names of streets and buildings, the price for freedom is a debt. We still pay for consistent apartheid. And now hides behind our faces. It whispers instructions, then laughs while we spill each other's bloods. Leave us questioning ourselves. Ask two. Does Africa belong to Africans? Did we ever own the soil beneath our feet? Did our forefathers actually break the back of a giant or merely injure it? Force him to the shadows but not render him powerless. We still see his face in the boardroom, his voice over microphones, fill his hands of limitation above our heads. With every promotion we train others to take, proving that the color of our skin outweighs our education. Ignorant of his role, told to forgive and forget, but I will not. I will forgive, but never forget. The art of breaking the back of a giant will spear and shield. Pen and paper, poems that hold metaphors with the same force, that hell whips and battens with. Man. Whew. Okay. I think this is the last one, y'all. I'm not sure. Okay, so this one is called What Makes Me African, all right? It surely can't be my hair, with the spiral curls that fall naturally to my cheeks. My mother cringed at the sight of my once tamed, now untamed hair, urging me about the straightener she has in the top drawer at her bedside cupboard. The more I say I'm fine, the more she eyes draw to my hair. Then my face during a conversation, and my mind begins to wander off to the days my ancestors used hot curling rods and burnt their scalps with chemicals, just to look appealing in the boss's eyes. Ooh. I think you still be doing that too. While hate brewed in the madam's heart. Maybe she foresaw my coming. A child neither dark nor pale. But what makes me African? Is it the way I saw Bono without the English accent, staying true to my forefather's tongue? To twist it back to winning. Okay, I don't know what that means, but it is all good. To the streets of the Wentworth or somewhat colored community. Upgrade to the tone that is needed to prove my level of intelligence in the workplace. Good day, sir. How may I be of your assistance? And while I flip through these three tongues, a fourth one awaits me at home. It brings humor to my family with the way I say Ruby instead of rugby, bridge instead of bridge, or fridge instead of fridge. What makes me African? Is it my street mentality? Is it my street smart mentality? Or the way I eat pap and ayama at the shishama? I think that's something that they have in South Africa. But I've never heard that, and I've never ate that. Or maybe I didn't, I didn't even know. Because I have had African food before, but that was a long time ago. It's in my big body reminder of Sarah Bartman, visible enough to have you convinced. Perhaps it is my name, Kimberly, not spelled like the place to think of it. My father also named me Brooke. Or is it my family's legacy of poverty that makes me African enough? Not the malnourished, crusty faces smeared across your screens like feces. I'm not the face you felt compelled to donate to out of pity. I'm a face of the Rainbow Nation. When two worlds collide, I am African enough. Woo! All right, so yo, look, man, I done gave y'all a lot of poetry, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean, for my sister KMA. Let me give a shout out. Let me take a pause for the cause. Sister Iania. What's going on, sis? Good to see you. Good to see you. She's giving her shout outs as she always does. Iania, good to see you. Okay, now, y'all, I'm about to drop the real poetry for y'all, all right? I'm about to get it in, okay? Hope y'all ready, okay? Let me throw this up, okay? Got the fair use thing popping, all right? Let me go to the brand. Try to get this fair use thing coming up on there as well. Let me see if it come up. Let me see. Okay, I think my banner is just good enough. Let me just make sure. You know what I mean? That's why I got this part too. Yeah, okay? Just in case, you know, YouTube start tripping. All right? Now, pause this real quick. Go to YouTube directly. Hope YouTube don't trip about me sharing YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Back a little more. Okay. Let me share this for y'all. All right. Okay, y'all, I'm about to share this real quick. Let me know if y'all can hear it, okay? If you can't, you know what I mean? If you can hear it, put a 1 in the chat. So I'm going to start it, all right? All right, so this is our sister, Kimberly KMA Anderson. All right, enjoy, y'all. Here we go.
Time and earth is done. My time on earth is done. Please just take me home. My time on earth is done. Please take me home. Oh, take me home. My time on earth is done. Please take me home. Take me back home. Just take me back home to where the soil is rich and the people are blessed to enjoy the fruits of their labor. To where the trees have no fear of premature death but are praised by the bellies that are filled by them. From the sour sweet taste of grapefruits and the sweetest oranges brought home by my aunt from Kwalini to the lemon tree that drew blood just for the freshest ones found in my mom's backyard in Esho for her morning tea. To the lady on the highway selling bags of nachos to feed her family, sustaining herself from the very ground we take for granted. See, my senses have triggered memories buried deep within the archives of my mind. So when my time on earth is done and life has had its way, let me rest on the land of my ancestors. Now rest in. So just take me home to where one eats from the land they sow into and reap the rewards every season, to where animal and human are fed from the very ground we take for granted. Take me home. Take me home, because home is that feeling. It's that warmth felt deep within. It's those smiles all around and hugs for no reason. Home is when I lay my head at my mother's feet and feel that feeling of calm and peace. Take me, just take me home when my time on earth is done. Let me rest. Home. Just take me home when my time on earth is done. My time on earth is done. Please just take me home.
Sing Me a Lullaby by Kama.
I recently watched the 3-part series movies of To All the Guys I Ever Loved. So it got me thinking about all the guys I have ever loved. I just want to say thank you. Thank you for teaching me how to love. How I never wanted to be loved. Thank you for teaching me how I wanted to be touched and held and kissed and squeezed, and how I never wanted to cry. Thank you for teaching me my self-worth. Thank you for teaching me that I will never ever allow a man to put another hand on me. Thank you for teaching me that I will stand until he opens the door in front of me. Thank you for helping me realize that my respect, my self-worth, my respect is something to be demanded for because my character demands it. And I am totally worth it. So to all the guys I ever loved, thank you. I'm better now. The borrowed gift. If my heart were a drum, the rhythm would be soulful and soothing, slight taps just like the sound of butterfly wings gliding back and forth, only heard when silent and still, alluring the eyes with radiance and grace. If my heart were a flute, it would entice the wondering ear and the hopeful heart, telling historical tales as air releases melodic tunes, unscripted and unrehearsed, freely dancing across my chest. If my heart were a trumpet, it would master the melody of Yeshua HaMashiach, praises flowing naturally from within, Yahweh-led worship being my only form of communication. My heart once danced to ungodly tunes with dead lyrics. Now it longs for heaven-sent sounds that fuel my soul, unshaken by fear of the unknown, but leaning on the everlasting arm. My heart once outweighed my body, and trust me, for a big girl, it was way beyond me, trying to fight through the cage of depression and anxiety, but Jesus Christ set me free. My heart was once blind to peace and deaf to unconditional love, mute to joy and paralyzed to his supernatural grace. I now understand. I understand that my heart may fail me, and so will my flesh. But the Redeemer came to cleanse me from within, so my heart is no longer mine, merely a borrowed gift to one day be returned till he calls me home. If ever I forget who I am, please remind me about how I've changed from being the girl who once was scared of her own shadow to being the one now taken over by ego. If ever I lose my words or stop staying true to my pen, remind me of who I am and what I stood for. Remind me of the days I once was hating and felt like demons were picking at me and reminding me of how worthless I really thought I was. If ever I lose sight of what I stand for and all that I strive to be, remind me of a warrior who once was. Remind me of what my pen sounded like before got suffocated by pride.
Woo, man. So yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. All right. That is an artist that we will be featuring coming very soon to Knowledge and Relationships, okay? Gotta give a shout out. You know what I mean? Real quick, take a pause for the cause. You know what I mean? I seen everybody that checked in. You know what I mean? Salute to Lady Phoenix. Salute to Sister Ramadan. I see y'all. You know what I mean? I see y'all. See everybody in the chat. Salute. The beautiful lines as always. Yeah, she got them. She got the dope lines, yo. For real. So listen, you know what I mean? That is our coming attraction coming soon. All right, the Knowledge and Relationships. Okay, all right. And that's one of the people. Okay, I'm not even gonna release everything that I have up my sleeve because I'm just not gonna do it. Okay, I'm not gonna do it, baby. You know what I mean? But listen, I got way more stuff coming for y'all. I got way more heat coming for y'all. I got way more artists and people that are going to be super dope, that y'all going to love, that y'all going to completely enjoy and be entertained by and just have a great experience with. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, I definitely, you know what I mean, look forward. Me and the team, me and them three, and the rest of the team, we look forward to bringing you this awesome content, these awesome people, these awesome artists. Please look forward to it, y'all. Please like and subscribe so I get the alerts. You can be alert of what's about to go down, okay? Look, y'all, this is Mr. Best of the World. You know what I mean? Salute to everybody that tuned in to the coming soon to Knowledge and Relationships, man. Salute also to Kimberly KMA. You know what I mean? You know, so definitely rocking with us. I also want to say salute to our interview last night with Queen Sheba. That was dope. If you missed it, go check out the replay, okay? We was really connecting and vibing and building, okay, on a lot of different things, not just social media, okay? So, listen, if you missed it, go get it, okay? Go check it out, all right? With that said, y'all, this is Mr. Best of the World. You know what I'm saying? I might be back on my other channel tonight. You know what I mean? Let me make some phone calls real quick. You know what I mean? You know, get some messages, you know what I mean? You know, and just see, you know what I mean, what's gonna happen for tonight, y'all. We may drop something for y'all tonight. We might. You know what I mean? So yeah. You know what I mean? Sister Ramadan, give us some more love. Thank you. Lady Phoenix say yes, replay indeed. Yes, indeed, get the replay on, all right? Get your replay on. Now, on all of our content, all right, get your replay on. We have a lot of great replay value, okay, of actual content, okay? Not drama, but content, okay? Please know the difference, all right? With that being said, y'all, love you guys. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for tuning in. Peace.
Knowledge and relationships.